Calaveras County, Morgan Gache here with the Calaveras County Chamber of Commerce, and it is a privilege and an honor to invite someone who is a mentor to me and someone I get to work with closely on a regular basis, and that is Cheryl Hoag of CalTel. She is our Chamber Board of Directors President, and we've had the privilege of working together over the course of this fabulous 2020. So Cheryl, thank you so much for joining me today.
You're welcome.
You are very dedicated to the Chamber. You've spent much of your time. CalTel has donated generously to the Chamber over the course of, I don't even know how many years. What is it about being a member of the Chamber that is attractive to you and to CalTel?
Well, I'd like to give a little bit of history that leads into that question. I have worked for Calaveras Telephone, and they're also known as CalTel, for over 3 decades. And I started out in customer service, where I felt like I had my finger on the pulse of the service community. And I did that for many, many years. And then I was shifted into a new position, and I'm more into outreach and marketing. And I've kind of lost that connection, and I started to feel a bit of disconnect. So in the past, we've had representation on the Chamber previously in years past. I think we've even had, Lou Chernus might have been a president, or Kirby Smith, I'm not sure who. But so we've had past representation, and I thought, well, maybe it's time that we get involved again, and maybe the Chamber could help bring me back into the community again and get that connection going. So in 2015, I signed up for the Leadership Project and did that, and that leadership group was part of helping to found the Calaveras Business Resource Center, the CBRC, which I'm very proud of, and the Chamber I know is very proud of. And then in 2016, or in the end, I think of 2015, a vacancy came on the board. There was a few, and I applied for one of the seats, was elected, and joined the Chamber. And since, I have been the secretary, vice president, and currently I'm the president. And I have to say that since I joined the Chamber, I feel like I've gotten the connection again within my community and county. I feel like my finger is definitely on the pulse. I feel the heartbeats. And I just feel tied now back to the community. I always have, but now I'm there, people know me, I've become the face of CalTel, and in this day and age, it's real easy to lose that personal connection, that face, like, who is CalTel, or who is another business, and so I think people see me and they think of our business, and now I know all our member companies, the businesses, and now I have faces when I go into business, and it's so much easier to support somebody you know. And it's about the community, and it's about our local families, and it's about our business that helps lift us all up and tie us all together. So that's what the Chamber has done to me and to CalTel, and there's just no value I can put on it other than you have to experience it to feel it.
You know, there's many reasons why people join the Chamber, and I always like hearing people's stories because the Chamber really is very multifaceted, and whether it's providing credibility, visibility, providing networking, whatever it may be that a business is looking for, I like to hear from the source what that business is looking for and what they feel is feeding them and motivating them. Because what motivates CalTel might be very different from another office. So tell me, what do you feel like the Chamber is going to be able to do moving forward? And I'm throwing this question out at you because through COVID-19, we've had some changes. And so the Chamber, back maybe in the 80s, 90s, even, and early 2000s, looks a little different than it does today. And so can you talk about the relevancy and a little bit about what potential businesses can look forward to with being involved in the Chamber?
Oh, the Chamber is different than what it was last year. It's a whole new Chamber. 2020 has brought about so much change. And I think if people join the Chamber, and not just as a member, if you participate in our committees and come to our mixers and fundraisers and events, you'll get all this networking. And now for me, everybody knows I'm a pretty much a people person, so networking for me, it's all about that. But CalTel gets marketing. We are a chamber champion. You get a lot of marketing. You get to talk about your companies at these events. And the visibility and the credibility, if you research and look at the chambers, people will look up businesses because they're a chamber and they feel they're more valid to them because they're a chamber member or a business association member. And it helps validate you to go there and spend your money versus somebody who's not. And you can say that about the Better Business Bureau. People are real proud to put that on that sticker. That's what the chamber is. It drives business to you, it brings customers in, and it supports our community. By shopping local, we support our community, our county, our families. And we need to unite and be a team, and everybody support local right now.
So on that note, I'd love to share something that we have been working on that we're very excited about, and that is Choose Calaveras. And I want to have you talk about the backstory a little bit, but we decided that we wanted to encourage the businesses that are here, encourage our community that's here to continue to support local. And we wanted to be very intentional with the name, and so we chose Choose Calaveras. This is at the core and the center to me, because one of my first times that I got to speak to the chamber community at the annual dinner last year, I shared my story how I'm a transplant, I'm not multi-generational from Calaveras County, but I chose to live here. I chose to move here and chose to be a part of the community. And so we love the Choose Calaveras because it's very intentional and it incorporates so much. It's not just shopping, it's not just eating, it's not just drinking wine and beer that we have here. It's services, it's a service community, and Choose Calaveras encompasses the whole. And so can you speak a little bit about where it came from and where we can find it?
Oh, where it came from. This has been part of the chamber, and we've been building up to this for a while now, as Morgan just mentioned. And we have struggled with one word, is it buy, support? And we finally did decide on choose, because it truly is. I choose to live here. I choose to eat here. I choose to go to the wineries and choose my services here. I support by choosing the nonprofits I support. And so I think we all need to choose, and we need to choose home. And we live here, we work, we play, we create memories. We're raising our families here. So choose Calaveras. We have all done it, but continue to choose to shop here and spend your dollars here. And something I want to mention in this is, I think on a plus side, people don't even think about. One of the things is, by choosing to spend your dollars here locally, you're supporting your business, who in turn are supporting your community. They're the ones donating to your kids' soccer team or the grad night or 6th grade science camp, where all these businesses are supporting your children, your way of life in a way. So that's one of my top ones. But the second is, and I don't think people think about this, by choosing Calaveras and spending your dollars here, our tax revenue stays here. And by our tax revenue staying here, it supports everything that we take for granted. Our roads, our bridges, our sidewalks, everything. And so all those dollars get to stay here and come back to support every one of us, and even our children. And so choose Calaveras, keep your dollars here, support your local business, because they're the ones you go to ask to support your needs. And as a community, I've never seen, well, I haven't really lived anywhere else, but I tell you, when there's a need in a county, we rally. And we rally hard, and we support individuals. So now let's support us. Let's let's not be an I anymore, let's be a we, and let it be about all of us and that we support all of our needs by choosing Calaveras.
Thank you, Cheryl. We'd love for you to join us in this initiative, Choose Calaveras. We have sticker clings, we have canvas laminated totes, and we have logos that you can use on your business website, on your social media pages, and we encourage you to use it. It's a reminder not just to the businesses, but to the community as a whole, and to those external, the visitors that are coming in, that we have a pride here in Calaveras, that we feel very community driven and a business focus that is laser focused in on supporting local. Before we go and automatically click on Amazon, before we go to Target.com, we know what's available here. So we're going to be sharing some of the neat things that are actually available that you can buy, eat, drink, or use as a service here in Calaveras County. So over the next couple of months, you're going to see some neat things coming out and highlighting some of those businesses that you may not know exist here. So please stay focused and choose Calaveras, please. Cheryl, thank you so much for joining us. Do you have any last words for our business community?
Just follow us on Facebook, the Chamber, please. There are so many events, so many things we can do, and Morgan is always interviewing people and businesses you need to know about, because we need to choose to shop here and stay here and support here, and the Chamber is here for our members and for our business. We're here for you.
Thank you for being our board president.
Thank you.